The madness has commenced here at the Panzer Athletic Center as the first two rounds of the NCAA Division III tournament were held here in Montclair, New Jersey. 4 teams came in, 1 team came out. The first game of Friday's doubleheader featured Yeshiva University and Bates College. Yeshiva's Zevi Samit showed why he's one of the best players in the country this season. He is the Yeshiva University and Skyline Conference all-time leading scorer by nearly 500 points. Samit put the Maccabees on his back in the first half as he scored 21 points in the first 20 minutes. His final points before the intermission put Yeshiva up 11 at the break. Coming out of the halftime break, the scoring was back and forth. Both teams were trading buckets, but eventually a 10-3 scoring run led by Jamari Robinson would put the Bobcats up by 1 with a little more than 5 minutes remaining. Neither team could break away, and after a Babacar Pui layup with 18 seconds left, we were all knotted at 69. Then in the winding seconds, this happened.
Bates can run the floor, time on the clock. Bianco to the basket for the win, it's off. And a foul! Is there a foul? There is! There's a foul! And this is more or less for the win. Yeshiva leads by 1, and they'll need a Hail Mary. Bates up top. That's it. No whistle. Yeshiva wins. Float like a butterfly, sting like a Maccabee.
Those free throws would send Yeshiva to the second round of the tournament. Samit finished with a game-high 27 points while going 7 for 13 from beyond the arc and only scoring 6 points in the second half for the Maccabees.
Yeah, I mean, these guys are special. We battled this season, played really tough teams, and it's very easy to lose confidence. We stayed together as a team, and we came to March looking to win some games.
In the back half of Friday's doubleheader, Maine at Farmington traveled 398 miles down south to face the host of this group, Montclair State. This game was all about the deep ball, 28 combined three-point field goals made in this one. Both teams traded buckets in the early stages, but Montclair was able to make a pair of buckets in the final minute to give them a 44-37 advantage at the break. The Beavers clawed their way back and continued to trade shots with the Redhawks. This game had 12 different lead changes, but the Beavers took over at the 10-minute mark when they took the lead 65-63 and never gave it back. 4 three-pointers in those 10 minutes would propel Maine Farmington to their victory over the Redhawks, and this 3 by Jason Reynolds would be the dagger in their 96-84 victory.
Our coach's word of the day today was fight, right? So at halftime he told us to fight and never give up. You know, we just kept going. We knew if we kept to our principles and do what we do, we knew we'd come out with the win. You know.
In the final game of this weekend, the Maccabees and the Beavers would battle for a trip to the Sweet 16. Yeshiva took the lead in the early minutes, but were never able to build a lead larger than 10. Maine Farmington had 31 of their 34 points in the first half come from Jason Reynolds and Zach McLaughlin. But the Maccabees went on a 10-0 run at the end of the half that gave Yeshiva a 13-point lead at the break. The Macs weren't done quite yet as they went on another run at a halftime, this one being a 17-0 run, which made the score 63-38. The Beavers tried to cut the deficit with buckets from Zach McLaughlin, Jason Reynolds, and Braden St. Pierre, but it was just too little, too late, as Yoav Oselka and Yair Davrat went a combined 14 for 21 from the field and combined for 37 points. McLaughlin finished with a game-high 31 points, but it wasn't enough as the Maccabees take the round of 32 battle and move on to play in the Sweet 16.
How does it feel? Job is not done. We have 4 more games, and I believe we can win them all. I think now we had like 90% of the gym was our fans, and I think it's great. The game was so much easier to play with fans like this.
As CJ Staniak said, float like a butterfly, sting like a Maccabee. Yeshiva is on to the Sweet 16 for the first time in program history. This has been Tyler Kopin from the Red Hawk Sports Network reporting.